what we're gonna do. Um.
Hey, what's up, guys? Riff here. So it appears we're adding yet a...
I'm gonna watch a Rev Says Desu video while dealing with this hot sauce challenge. Just so that you know, if this does become a YouTube reaction video, my chat told me to hit the Hot Ones Last Dab experience with 2.693 million Scoville right off a rip. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm dying. Oh. I'm fucking dying, chat. Okay, let's listen to Rev.
Another chapter to the Deme-related situation. In my last video talking about...
Oh my god, we're talking about Deme again.
Deme herself...
Oh, another legendary series.
Instead, it's going to be outsiders fanning the flames and keeping this thing going. And she can thank Mujin for doing just that with his 1-hour YouTube video talking about the situation.
Are you serious? Hey, do you guys want me to react to the Mujin video? Actually, no. After I get done with Rev, I'm going to react to the Mujin video.
And in his self-described objective look into the Deme situation...
Him drinking makes me want to.
Screenshot of Chibi. He also admits very important details that explain why Deme is a hypocrite. The main reason
my god, I hate you, dude, for starting me out like that.
And also on top of that, the main focus of the video, nearly 40 minutes of it, is talking about the happening and whether or not there was extracurricular activities going on in one of her...
Homie, this whole entire I didn't give Starcat her freaking donation money. You want to know why? It's because I spent $250 goddamn dollars on this hot sauce fucking kit. Fuck.
Dreams. That is the focus he chose, and people are responding as such in the comments section, thinking that's the reason everyone's talking about this. Pretty much, he's doing anything in his power to run defense for Deme. He has a history
250, dude, get you sriracha
into the situation he's covering. He seems to have very biased
I have the hot sauce thing sitting there
yet again with this situation
on chat.
So
the kit, how much?
He makes videos talking about various drama.
It was
with this
it was $210 plus the shipping on Amazon,
and focused largely on the whole stream situation involving her.
Oh my god.
In his coverage, you can see right from the thumbnail, that is the exact
my brother
sort
in
of
spice, that is too rich for my blood.
But in it, he makes the same mistake that Deme made. In his video, at least the original version of it, he included a fake screenshot from Chibi Reviews, a fake tweet that Deme originally posted in one of her crash outs, where it says, "Went to Walmart today and saw some cute lollies," which honestly made my day, trying to paint him as some sort of a predator. Now, of course,
I think I could taste that burp. Solo, I'm in pain right now, bro.
Realizing it was a fabricated tweet. Now, this is the real tweet in question, just to specify. He was talking about a baby kangaroo.
No, Vess,
held in Walmart. Now, of course,
Vess, I can handle taking pain. Okay, that I can handle without a shadow of a doubt. I am not a fan of spice. I like tasting my food. Okay, buddy?
This was so egregious that even
Deme
would edit the tweet to remove the inclusion of that screenshot, but Mujin learned literally nothing. Like, it's actually pretty shocking he would include that, because either A, at worst, he included it to be malicious.
Rune, I don't like this.
Or B, he didn't do his research whatsoever, because as a part of the timeline of events, you have a very serious
he can handle physical pain, but taste pain not so much. It's a testament, dude, to how much I can tank, man.
To remove it and didn't want to spread misinformation. Now, calling people a predator willy-nilly is nothing new to Mujin. In fact, with the whole disaster that was his coverage of the Psychono situation in this now deleted video that got over 2 million views, he labeled Psychono as a predator. Now, that wasn't based on any harm to children this guy was doing. It was because he was a serial
For Sauce to
cheater.
scream like a girl,
And
good
unfortunately
investment.
for Mujin, he
I do
took
it
the
for you,
word
anime.
of this
I will sound like the
Momo,
biggest bitch on the
who
planet
made
right
this
now.
Google Doc that has over 40
If it means you
million
guys are
views,
entertained.
where they labeled him not only as a serial cheater,
Oh my God, that
but as
fucking
a
hurts.
dangerous predator. The same rhetoric we saw in the video where he covered this Google Doc. Now, anybody looking at this Google Doc on a first glance would know how glaring the issues were.
I would die.
And we saw
I
all
would
the
die
people
if it was
involved
on
with it
that
and
level.
all the extra
Frosty
stories
Fox.
that came out of this, and the women who stepped
Yeah,
forward
call
to
me what
share
you want alone.
their experiences.
Call
It
me
all
what
fell
you want. You
apart.
can make fun of me
In
all you
fact,
want.
Momo herself
I don't care.
released in the Google Doc a Discord conversation with Psychono when she knew the girlfriend was crying in the...
Yeah, this whole entire thing that Mujin sticks up for fucking Demi right now is just insane. Bro, your takes, dude, on the internet since Saikuno, man, are going down the shitter really quick.
other room after discovering all the cheating, and she tried to get with him. She wouldn't let him go. And when he rejected her, shortly after she released her Google Doc. In fact, Mujin would have a multi-day crash out on Twitter where he simply couldn't say,
after this,
I'm
going to need to find a way for me to fix
Isn't that
my
ironic,
Discord
given the
account so I can
situation
send
we're
you some of
talking
the
about?
routine Gilliman
And he
crashing
would go
out at the
on a
entire
whole
Imperium
tirade
skits.
Because people
I
were
hate Gorilla
criticizing him
Man
for labeling him as a predator so willy-nilly. In fact, even Deme would call him out. In the replies of one of his crash outs on Powder for criticizing him and questioning his bias and his reliability as a narrator, Deme would say, Mujin, take a step back. What she said wasn't even unreasonable or a personal attack. Personal attack, interesting. You rage baited yourself in this one. It's fair, in my opinion, to criticize the usage of dangerous predator in the post. You should know better as well. You know what it's trying to imply.
Wow, even Deme? Okay, no. This is Demi's tweet about Powder way back in the day. Wow, Demi actually stood up for Powder? Holy shit.
So even Deme
Wow.
called out Mujin for
Category
this sort of
bullying.
vocabulary. And here he is again.
Edgelord, seriously,
sharing a
Automod?
very
Yeah,
clear
that's
fake
Twitch for you,
screenshot
buddy.
To paint Chibi as some kind of a predator, and either through his own malicious
I think Red and
behavior
Kitty
or
want to
his
hear you panning.
incredible lack of research, he shared that and tried to paint another...
I wish to God I was panning to the beautiful pat-pats that we would make. But this is just painful. There's no enjoyment on my end in this whatsoever.
dangerous sets of labels to the person he's covering in his video. And of course, his response to all of the backlash was to release an apology video about the Psychono situation, which he would delete after a
Mujin
week.
is a retard,
And he
Vess.
would also kind of coast into the sunset.
What's up,
saying,
Slash?
Well, still millions of people enjoy my videos, so whatever. Humble flex, which of course Deme is.
Dude, I just looked at his YouTube channel yesterday. He literally only had 49K views in 6 hours. He normally has between 2 and 3 million views. Bro. On his stuff. He lost, it was exactly what Tectone said. The Mujin lost like a good third of his audience on YouTube, bro. And he's in denial.
Is no stranger to flexing on.
I used to watch him, and I actually used to take shit for actually watching him, actually. And now that that's all gone through, their criticisms are not valid because he completely downgraded himself.
On people on the internet, but also in his pinned comment, he also says that Lolly represents underage characters, and he corrects himself saying the technical definition is underage looking
He
characters.
said Powder because
It's no
BBC.
surprise that a
Powder is
normie
against
like
race
Mujin won't
mixing.
even
Oh, I know,
understand
and
what he's talking about.
This
And
is
the tweets that he's using to attack someone, and also this guy's
Kayla with Guns, thank you for the follow, man.
That term meant, or he came across a character.
What's
like
up, Red? Though I'm going
Cyberpunk, which
brother
is
to brother right now, seeing if one will lend me some money. If none of them will, I'll start asking my sisters.
2 weeks ago, he had a crash out on Twitter.
I know how that feels.
Somewhat agreeing with, and also
thank you for the
to
follow.
dunk on Asmongold over his takes involving Eevee from Stellar Blade. And also in Mujin's video about the Deme situation, he talks about this video from the Internet Anarchist, a proven plagiarist who made a video about chibi reviews.
Yeah, that's why I don't watch Internet Anarchist either anymore. Because when I found out that he was plagiarizing other people's stuff, I stopped watching him. And then I found Mujin, and I started watching Mujin, and then Mujin had this stupid-ass Psychono thing, and it just completely crushed him.
Which, ironically enough, included a fake screenshot at the beginning.
Yep, I want to put Cody
video,
through another of these. Oh, come on,
out.
Red. I'm
and
even calling you hot. I'm complimenting you, woman.
He describes the high volume of dislikes and negative comments as brigading. His
Didn't Mujin admit to being a cuck? In a roundabout way, yes.
Seemingly under his direction. Not genuine feedback to a horrible video that initially started with slander and also followed by crash outs on Twitter by the same person. No, it was all brigading. It wasn't actual criticism. It was all brigading. But when it came to Deme and the reaction people were having to Chibi, anything that came his way in the situation was just backlash because he's a controversial person and picked a fight and all of that. It's a very interesting dichotomy where he's basically saying anything cheap.
Now, the reason why I stuck up for Chibi publicly is because it's a men's mental health issue. I want that to be aware while I'm watching a Kamiyoshi video. Okay, Rev? The reason why I stuck up for Chibi is 2 reasons. One, it was a men's mental health issue. That is solely why I did what I did. And number 2, Chibi was there for me when Lady Voldemort's bullshit-ass community did what they did to me. And you even covered my story, bro. I just want to make that clear because I'm reacting to a Kamiyoshi video. Still Kamiyoshi, by the way. Thank you, Rev, for all that you've done along with your wife, Straub. Thank you.
Chibi does is brigading. Anything that happens to him is just, well, par for the course.
As long as you get the sauce to him, he can do what you can do what you like.
Amount of time talking about
it's still showing game on your Twitch instead of just chatting.
Oh,
are you serious? I'll change that after the video, man. I don't want to interrupt Kamiyoshi vid. Red is an absolute mad lad. Absolutely, he is.
In his life. And I guess that is his context for Deme's response to his hypocrisy criticism given her art standard, where she brought up that
hurts
his
so
fiancé
bad.
cheated on him, and then she laughed about it. And at no point,
by the way, Vez,
does Mujin talk about
thank you for the kicks, buddy. I didn't thank you properly. I just got into it.
A guy that she alleged physically and verbally abused her.
Yeah, Demi, I still stick by what I said. If you're with a physically and abusive person and you call that a relationship, Demi, you're an absolute void of a woman. You are the definition of retarded. You're asking for your abuse. You cannot literally be taken seriously on another feminist take ever again. Since you're still with him, and 2, you're getting boinked violating TOS on Twitch. Anybody who's lost their V-card knows, dude, that you were getting effed. That whole entire clip is valid.
Now, nobody was expecting him to bring it up just to get a dunk on Deme. It was because of the hypocrisy, not only bringing up low moments.
I wouldn't admit that, man. What?
Involving a relationship.
Your reaction reminds me of my first spicy pepper. Good times.
She is routinely
Oh, bro, I've had a ghost pepper before. I did that challenge, bro, when I was still IRL streaming with my dad. I did a Cali Reaper. I did a California Reaper challenge with my dad, and I made it into a short, which I had to delete on YouTube, bro, because of the whole entire situation with my Facebook stuff being in my real name being on my shorts. So I just wholesale deleted all my shorts. But there was a short on there of me and my dad actually doing a California Reaper. It was absolutely painful and brutal, bro.
James, anyone who wants to bring up her low moments with her relationship. Mujin never shares anything about this. This is like the crux.
He said you being in pain turns him on. I did not say that.
How can you make an hour-long
I can
video
just tank it
and not include any of this? It just shows
but he missed it.
Amount of bias, and it's incredible to miss. It really is. If this guy thinks he's taking an objective look at the situation, this is a pretty awful way to do so. But of course,
I need my hoodie.
When it comes to Deme,
I'm all of a sudden cold, chat. Like the whole entire world is crashing around me.
He reads the tweet, but doesn't really
dark,
harp
cold
on the
abyss.
fact that she calls him a piece of crap multiple times, and clearly doesn't feel too sorry, especially given the fact she ran to her echo chamber on Discord and said the apology wasn't even for Chibi in the first place. But he also doesn't bring up her history of hypocrisy when it comes to accountability and genuineness and apologies, which she would launch against people like Cinder, mocking her attempt at accountability and apologizing.
No. You don't get to react to that whole entire thing with Cinder, you dumb bitch. Oh no, Vincent, really? I'll do it after the video, bro. I'll do it after the video. You gotta let me get through the video. That's the bomb, by the way. Wait a minute. The 2,000 kicks. Yeah, that's... Oh my god, you're gonna have me try to bomb. Oh my god, that's like tasting motor oil! Ugh! No, bro. Yeah, I meant the bomb. Okay. I'll do it after the video, I promise. But the fact that Deme... Well, back then, dude, I wasn't under fire, but, like, you were acting exactly like all those mean girls, dude. You can't, like I said, Deme can never give another feminist hot take ever again without looking like a loser. Like, you really got the stones. Well, you did have your reputation back then, but now, if you comment on anything that has to do with a feminist take whatsoever, Deme, the internet's not going to take you seriously. You just completely bombed that. Rev is absolutely right. You're being a hypocrite right now.
And you need to basically do better, right? It's incredibly hypocritical. This response would be...
The Cinder drama was literally a bunch of backstabbing little cheerleader girls at the popular girls table, just flinging shit at each other like a bunch of monkeys. Which is exactly why I am the way that I am with them. Exactly the way that I am with them. Completely bombed. It's funny seeing what's coming up. Oh no, Vincent, fuck you. Oh, fuck you.
A great response to her apology or non-apology
to bomb
Chibi.
130 or 1.356 million Scoville.
He spends about 40 minutes of his video talking about the plappening, whatever you want to call it. I know it's a bit of a meme. It's a debate about whether or not she actually was doing something with her boyfriend or anyone on stream. And as I have stated, I don't really care if it happened or not. Nobody really knows for sure. The only reason why I've even brought that up is because of context. Because she would respond very, very...
You were cold. I was trying to help.
Bringing up this possible
bro, I can feel it in my nervous system, bro.
Convert the narrative over to that instead of the hypocrisy and mean
That's a mental
behavior.
image I can only see in Finding Nemo style animation.
He sweeps for her. He does the same thing. He focuses largely
on brother,
this,
why don't you take the newest batch via Vincent donate? Go ahead, drink that sauce. I'm going to get through a Kamiyoshi video, Father, and then I'm going to do it.
The majority of the comments, they're talking about that situation, not the hypocrisy, because the hypocrisy...
You can't do reaction content, dude, if you're so freaking blazed by hot sauce, you can't react.
Hypocrisy was never given to them, and that was seemingly intentional. How else do you explain this situation? And also, just look at these comments. He's an ICE supporter. That's all I need to hear.
Yeah, I had that Greg guy respond to my my ICE comment on what's her face back when Advanced GG completely tried to cancel me over my what was that VTuber's name? that first got me on the radar in VTubing for my controversy. God, what would that 50 style diner VTuber? I really pissed off a bunch of her fans. No, not her. Not Lady Voldemort, Iron Bear. Lala. Thank you, Iron Bear. Thank you. Yeah, that guy was in that thread just like throwing and hurling shit at me because I said fuck at Lala. Literally. He did like 3 different posts within that thread. I remember that Greg R 2023. I remember him.
Oh boy, the virtue signaling is very strong.
Rev called her out too. Yeah, well. That's
but of course
that's actually when Rev actually followed me. Rev actually followed me because of the whole entire Advanced GG cancellation. Kirsch's actually covered me twice. Kirsche covered me and Rev covered me. Both of them covered me twice. Both of them covered me during the Advanced GG thing when Advanced GG didn't pay me and canceled me and completely blocked me on all matters of social media. And then they also covered me when Lady Voldemort's community did what they did. And I cannot be appreciative enough of my Kamiyoshi. He's an awesome VTuber, and I'm glad that he had success on YouTube, dude, being a VTuber.
Mujin would post this onto Twitter, and he's getting absolutely
fall upon thy tongue. Father, let me get through the reaction video.
Likes versus 300 comments, and almost
chill
all
yourself.
The comments are dunking on him, saying another garbage video full of misinformation, fake tweet, and another proof that Mujin...
Oh, Jesus, you got Emerald Apple to catch on to that? Emperor caught on to that? Mookie? And Foxman too? Oh, dude. You got like the freaking quad of gonna catch you in your shit in your thread. Oh my god, dude.
Thorough fact checks.
Woo!
I'm guessing he's gonna glaze Deme in this video and crap on Chibi. We all know you can't fact check after psychodrama. Stop embarrassing yourself. You want to be third-rate journalist. Objective, dude. You're one of the least objective ones here, objectively. Deme hates not safe for work post. Deme reposts not safe for work post. Chibi Review says it's hypocritical. Deme, oh wow, you got cucked? LOL. That's the drama. Of course, ignoring the layers of hypocrisy, but yeah, it's not really the focus, shouldn't be on the whole stream situation. That was not why this all blew up so quickly. It was the crash outs, the hypocrisy of Deme. That's what was the real focus here.
I feel like Rev has his own server room with all his receipts.
She was making fun of a guy being cheated on. It almost led to an
Bro, Rev is excellent at what he does, bro.
Attempt. She made an apology that...
Oh, Velen. He was a recent follower of mine, too.
Wasn't
good job, Velen. You made a Rev video.
More, and in her Discord says the apology wasn't for him.
No problem. I even remember there was a VTuber named Jexum who defended Lala and called what she said based, and he criticized Rev, Leaflet, Kirsche. That aged like milk left out in the streets of Texas.
Over one person when many others.
You wanna know, speaking of Jackson actually has been commenting on my YouTube videos since the whole entire why I hate Bao thing. Remember when I did that video, Iron Bear? Like, it's the first time that I made like VTuber drama that actually got some hits. Yeah, he's been commenting on the thread of that one, my original Deme video. He also commented on my reaction to my mods leaving. What up, Tragedy? How you doing, buddy? Way to be in here. I've already taken the last dab once, and I have to do the bomb hot sauce after I get done with this video.
We're calling her a hypocrite, and I think that is a great explanation of really
my
what
shit is on
here
fire.
The lack of information provided by Mujin in his coverage. It was omitting the most crucial
dude.
Details. While
I can't wait for us to react to that, chat.
Including fake tweets. Like, it's terrible.
Cody
coverage.
Loves me.
Like, this guy
I do. I would still give you a bro hug, even though
until the narrative has been painted, or at least the narrative
paying for my pain and suffering right now.
And his coverage is a disaster. How do you have that fake tweet? How do you leave out the core hypocrisy of the situation?
A good dab will warm you right up.
He is literally sweeping
last a bit from me, so no worries.
That was his
oh my god, Vez.
Or the product of just bad research on this. I don't really know. I don't really care, because that was the product. He has ran with a narrative that makes Deme look much better and omits the most crucial parts of this situation.
Dude, I really can't wait to react to this Mujin video. I really cannot wait, guys, to do this, you know, Da Bomb. I can't wait to do Da Bomb and then react to Mujin, because Da Bomb is going to make me mad, and I can't wait to get mad at Mujin.
That drew her the criticism
can't wait.
in the first place. I'm not too
I call
surprised
Bao proper
Mujin is fumbling
pooper
the ball
scooper, because all
feeling,
the shit she gets into.
To put in very...
Yes, but you want to know how... I felt bad for... I was one of the people in the VTuber community that legitimately felt sorry for her. I literally felt for her when it started off with that con, that Dixter, and then it was that studio that didn't give her product for paying for it. Literally during that time of VTubing, I was literally subscribed to her every month, along with Cinder, along with Tricky. I didn't watch a lot of Shy Lily back then. I was on and off with my subs to Nano. But those 4 right there, bro, I was all over it. And then when she crashed out hard on men, I was done. I was like, I'm not going to sit here as a man, keep on giving you my money. Like, I'm not your simp. I'm not going to do that. You just openly insulted me on the internet. Fuck you. You don't deserve my hard-earned money. Fuck you.
Serious stuff into his video that ultimately turns out either fake...
Bao calls herself a puppy slave.
Here we
I'm
are.
Sending her to the rice fields.
That's going to do it for this video. If you guys enjoyed, please consider giving the video a like, consider subscribing, and turning on notifications for daily uploads, as well as multiple streams a week, live here on YouTube. But overall, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.
Well, Rev, great ass fucking video. I love your stuff, Kamiyoshi. You're fucking amazing. Keep on doing what you do. And thank you to both Rev Says Desu and Darling Straub. Thank you guys for all the help and support that you've given me over the past month. You guys are amazing. You're awesome. I absolutely love your content, Rev. Like I said, Kamiyoshi, bro. Thank you. Thank you so much.